Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you are all doing really well. In this video, I am going to be giving you all the top tips and information of what to expect on your visit to Alton Towers Resort and while you're planning your visit to Alton Towers Resort. So let's get straight into it. Now, first of all, I wanted to talk about pricing to get into the resort itself. It ranges from £32 to £39, which you do not get parking included, and we're going to move on to that in the next topic. Now, car park at the resort has gone up in price. It was previously £12, and now it's gone up to £15 on peak days, and on off-peak days, standard parking will be £13 instead of £12, and express parking will be £25 on off-peak days and £30 on peak days. And if you're an annual pass holder, you do get £10 off express parking, which, if you have a look, is pretty expensive for just parking your car on a field, which is essentially what you're doing. But hey ho. We're not the decision makers here. I also wanted to talk a little bit about Fast Track. Now, Fast Track has gone up in price again, and they have changed the packages. For Gold Fast Track on a peak day, you are looking at paying £175 for unlimited rides. For Silver, it is £95, and for Bronze, it is £75. Now, for Bronze, you get to skip the regular queue 5 times, and you can choose from 15 rides. For Silver, you can skip the regular queue once on all of the rides. And yeah, that's pretty expensive. But on off-peak days, for Bronze Fast Track, it's £45. For Silver Fast Track, it's £65. And for Gold Fast Track, it is £95. And now, Merlin Annual Pass holders, either Essential, I think Silver, Gold and Platinum, can get 10% off Fast Track. And instead of £175, Gold Fast Track will be £157 with Merlin Pass discount. Silver Fast Track will be £85.50 and £67.50 for Bronze on peak days. And for off-peak days, Gold Fast Track will be £85.50. Silver Fast Track will be £58.50 and Bronze Fast Track will be £40.50. And now for the Alton Towers Water Park on off-peak days, it will cost you £18 for a non-pass holder. For a pass holder, you get tickets for £14.40, and if you want a parent and toddler ticket, that would be £23 on off-peak days. And on peak days, a water park ticket will be £23 for non-pass holders and £18.40 for pass holders. And as well for golf, if you want 9 holes, it will cost you £5. And for a non-pass holder, for a pass holder, it will cost you £4 for 9 holes. For extraordinary golf, for a non-pass holder, it will be £7 for 18 holes. For 18 holes with a pass discount, that would be £5.20. There is also various day dining packages at the resort, which can save you a bit of money also, starting from £25 up to £35. And if you did want to buy a Merlin annual pass, they do have a bit of a deal on at the moment, so you can get a Platinum Pass for £249 instead of £299. You can get a Gold Merlin annual pass for £189 instead of £239, and you can get a Merlin annual pass, an essential one, for £99 instead of, I think, £139. And I don't think there's any deals on for the Alton Towers annual pass, but that costs £64 anyway. Do remember that only Platinum Pass holders and Gold Pass holders get free parking. Essential and Alton Towers annual pass holders do not get parking included, so do bear that in mind. Now, do bear in mind that there are several planned closures across the resort. This includes Battle Galleons and the Congo River Rapids that open in May. These are obviously both water rides, so that is understandable. Bluey the Ride opens at the resort on the 27th of March, which is a new addition for this year. The monorail and the skyride are also out of action, and they do not have a reopening date yet. Do bear in mind that for the monorail, they have got bus replacements for that, so it's not as bad as missing out on the skyride, which there is no sort of replacement for. And the runaway mine train is also closed until we don't know when that will be back, but that is currently closed for essential maintenance at the moment as well. It's quite a shame really that these aren't ready for the start of the season, but hopefully they will be back up soon. Another ride that is also closed is Bugby Go Round in Sea Beavers Land. There was no planned reopening date for that yet, but hopefully that will be back open soon. And now here is a proper look at the current ride closures at Alton Towers. Now you obviously got a Bluey on there, and there's a monorail replacement bus service available. You've got the Skyride on there, Runaway Mine Train, Bugby Go Round, Battle Galleons, and the Congo River Rapids. Now I did just want to talk about the price for staying on site on the on-site hotel. So this includes the Woodland Lodges, the Stargazing Pods, the Splash Landings Hotel, Sea Beavers Land Hotel, and the Alton Towers Hotel. Prices start from £42 per person, and obviously do remember that will vary by the time of year that you stay at. And do remember that if you are I believe a gold and platinum annual pass holder, you do get 15% off, which is quite a good perk to have and can save you a bit of money when staying if you decide to stay over. Do remember when you're staying in the hotels, you also get free breakfast, free extraordinary goal, free car parking, and sometimes they do a deal where if you stay for one night, you can get your next day at the theme park for free, which is quite a good perk. And there is all the hotels, the Alton Towers Hotel, Splash Landings Hotel, the Woodland Lodges, Sea Beavers Land Hotel, and obviously Luxury Treehouse and the Stargazing Pods. Now here's a little look at the opening times for this month. Obviously on the 15th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 27th and 28th, you do have the Alton After Dark event, which is running. And Alton Towers is closed on the 16th and 17th of March, but back open on the 18th of March, with the opening hours from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m, which is absolutely dreadful, especially with the next thing that I will be talking about, and it's just absolutely shocking, and I hope they change this as soon as possible. Now you may be asking what I'm talking about, and this is the next topic, which is staggered openings. Now Galactica, 13, Spinball Wizard and Nemesis Subterra are all going to be open from 11 a.m. from now on, instead of 10 a.m, which is absolutely appalling, along with the World of David Williams and the Curse of Alton Manor. Now this is absolutely ridiculous, and it should be put back to 10 a.m. But there is one benefit, but only for hotel guests and platinum annual pass holders, which I'm going to be getting onto next. And now the good news is that platinum annual pass holders now do get entry for the rest of the 2026 season, from the hotel short breaks gate by Galactica. Just remember to have your platinum pass ready to scan, and you can head to Nemesis Reborn or Toxicator first. And notice that they have also taken Galactica off this, so it says want to head to Forbidden Valley first to ride Nemesis Reborn or Toxicator. So obviously Galactica and Nemesis Subterra aren't on there because they're going to be opening from 11 a.m, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't surprise me anymore with Merlin. I mean, cost cutting and all that, but hopefully they listen to the people and start opening these rides back at 10 a.m. again. And now a section has been updated on the Alton Towers website. And now when the monorail is open, the entrance and the monorail will be open from 9:30 a.m. instead of 9 a.m, which is also ridiculous. I mean, obviously trying to save money again, but it's just not the way. It needs to go back to 10. The entrance plaza is getting too crowded. And yeah, but luckily one thing they have kept is that the queue line does close at the say for example the park was closing at 5 p.m. The queue line closes at 5 p.m., not the ride. So say you were there at 4:59, you're still guaranteed to get on that ride. Obviously if it breaks down or something, then you're not going to be able to get on it, but most of the time you should be able to get in that, and that is here for number 5. Squeeze in one last ride at the ride close time and make the last ride count. Each ride has an advertised close time, but be aware that this is when the queue closes, not the ride itself. There's always time for one more. But yeah, still pretty ridiculous that the park is just introducing these staggered openings. I mean, what is going on Towers in 2026? It's just not acceptable, is it? Now, this does bring me to the end of today's video. If you do have any questions, do let me know down below in the comments. I hope this covers everything. Also, remember that Blue the ride does open at the resort at Seabees Land for the 28th of March. I won't be there. I don't really want to go to a Blue the ride opening day, but for those that do go, I hope you have a fantastic day. And if you are going to the resort this year, I hope this video gives you a bit of information. If anything changes with the staggered openings, or say for example they turn it back to 9 a.m, I will let you know and make a separate video. But from here on Waffles Place YouTube, thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe and let me know that you did in the comments. See you all later. Bye bye everyone.